So, for the audience, could you please state your name, your grade, and how you spell your name?
Jonas Turman. I'm a junior, and it's spelled Jonasturman.
Okay, Jonas, how long have you done cycling outside of just Westside?
I started in 6th grade with races, but I've been riding my bike since I was like 4. So, 10 years.
What got you to do cycling at Westside?
There was a guy that was wearing one of the jerseys my first day of school. He was just wearing one of them for some reason, and I didn't know that there was a cycling team here. And I'd been just riding my road bike around that summer, and I didn't really plan on doing any races during the school season, but then I found out there was a team. So then I joined it because it was a club.
What has been your favorite part about cycling at Westside?
Meeting all the people. There's a lot of people that do it, and from all the other schools, so it's a really easy way to meet new people.
Can you elaborate on that just a little bit?
On meeting new people?
Well, like, go along with how that coincides with, like, how races work. Like, how...
Well, like, there's a difference between racing against people that you have never met in your life and then people that you know. It's more fun to have friendly competition between the people because you've been racing with them for a couple of years now. So I know pretty much all the guys that are in the top 15-ish area in our league, and it's fun to just race against them because we all know our strong suits and where we'll fail, so we can pass around those points.
How does the competition with your teammates work, like motivation-wise, and then just trying to pass them on?
Most of the time, whenever you see anyone on your team, you just give them a keep going. You're doing great, and if you're feeling it and you're ready to pass, you just tell them that you're gonna pass, and they usually just let you go. It's not a big deal if it's on your own team.
How does scoring work for cycling?
So there's 6 races in the season, I think there was this year. If you do all of them, then you get a bonus at the end of the year of like 25 points, I think. But otherwise, they score it by the placement that you get in the race whenever you finish. And I think it's out of 100 points the race, or it's 1,000 points. It's one of those two. I gotta look at the score sheet if asked.
Do you remember your score for the past year?
I think it was in the upper 500s, so it's by hundreds. Because I got 5th overall.
What makes you compete harder during a race?
Whenever my family comes, I usually do a lot better because I want to show them I can do better.
How does your team help you to compete harder?
Whenever we're practicing, then we have this app called Strava, and you can like record your sessions that you do, and you can try to break your previous records with people, and that helps with it. And then also whenever you ride with other people, then you can learn new skills that they've learned.
What is your favorite part about racing as a cyclist?
Adrenaline rushes. Whenever the first start is happening, then you always get that adrenaline rush. It's fun.
And then during the course, how do you keep that adrenaline going?
You just have to keep your pace that you start off with, and at the beginning of the race, you obviously want to sprint to get into the placement that you want, and then you just have to keep a good pace to keep that spot or keep going in front so you don't get tired by the last lap.
What events do you usually do for your cycling races?
I personally do road races in the summertime and springtime because this is the Westside one's the fall season, and that's mostly mountain bike. So I prefer road bike, but I do mountain and road.
What's your favorite part about cycling as a whole? Why do you love it so much, and why have you been doing it for 10 years?
Well, I originally started off with running, and I loved running, and I eventually hurt my knee, and I just switched over to cycling because it was lighter on the knee. And then I figured out that I loved it so much because on my road bike I could bike 100 miles out in the middle of nowhere, and I just love doing that. just being able to get away wherever you want to go.
Nice. Thank you, James.